All right, let's go over what tees you should play from. Um, on this one, you're going to have to leave your testosterone at home and use your brain. If you drive the ball on average, hitting, let's say, usually there's 14 fairways. So if you're in the 12 to 14, if you're a scratch golfer, you can get away with playing the back tees and still enjoy the game. Anybody else should never be on the back tees. Two reasons, really. One, your skill level isn't ready for it. And two is you are slowing down the game for everybody else on the course. All right, the next tees forward. Next tees forward are for guys that hit the ball 260 plus. Most of their hazards on the course are designed that way. This is all about the course, guys. It's not about you. It's about how far you hit and what hazards come into play. Usually you can tell by the bunkers on the sides of the fairways. And you should play to where those hazards come into play. So let's say you have a 475 yard par 4 from the tips. Well, somewhere between 290 and 305, 310 yards, those bunkers are going to be in play. Next tee forward, about 265 to 280 yards, those bunkers are going to come into play. Next tees forward, usually about 230 to 260. Those bunkers are going to come into play. Next tee forward, it's going to be anywhere from 180 to 220. That's how you figure out what tee boxes you should play from. That's the way the courses are designed. If you're having to hit 3-woods and hybrids into every par 4, you're playing the wrong tees. And I would probably say that you're going to find that if you play the next tee forward, you're going to enjoy the game a little bit more. Plus, you're going to be able to score a little better, and don't feel bad about it because your friend, you're shooting say a 76 instead of your normal 82 or something. That's where the slope of the course comes into play. So that takes it in account on your handicap. Usually, you'll see the rating and the slope, and the rating will tell you that a scratch golfer should shoot 67 from there. But if you go back a tee box, a scratch golfer, let's say, will shoot a 69 from there. So there's two strokes they're going to take off they're going to add to your handicap score. So it's all adjusted. The thing about it is, guys, is learn to play fun golf. Not if it's work, why bother? You can go to work and at least you'll earn money. If it's work out on a course, all you do is add stress to your life, and the game becomes not as fun. Over here, they've got what are called the black tees, which are the very far, the ones in the back, and that's where the pros and the super scratch guys should play. Over here, they can be up to 7,600 plus yards because they have pro tournaments over here too. Then you'll have like your blue tees, and those generally are around between 6,900 and 7,100 yards. They don't have white tees here, which most courses in the States, I don't know about anywhere else, have white tees. But they have what's called silver usually. The silver tees are about 6,400 yards. Those are the ones I like to play. Those bring those hazards into play for me. And they also let me use every club in the bag, which is what the game was designed for. If you have, let's say, a 5 through pitching wedge and 3 wedges in your bag, and the only time you have to use those clubs is during your chipping and pitching and your rule of 12 stuff around the green, you're playing from the wrong tees. You should be using every club in your bag. That's the way the golf courses are designed. From the tips, they aren't, because those guys are phenomenal athletes. Most of you guys aren't. I'm not. I'm a fat, overweight, soon to be 61-year-old golfer here in a couple, 3 days, who just wants to have fun. I refuse to play from the blacks. Generally speaking, even though my drive distance is up there with the blues or blacks on most days, it's just not fun when you're hitting 3 woods into every par 4. I play the game to enjoy the game. And I'll play foursomes, and I'll be the only guy on the up tee. And I'm going to tell you right now, 90% of the time, I'm the only guy out there having fun. I've played from the red tees. Yep, I played from the red tees. I played with a lady out here about 4 or 5 months ago, and we were a 2-ball. And I played the red tees with her, because it changed the course. I played that course 100 times. But from the red tees, it makes it a different course and different things come. I mean, you can hit the ball too far. So you have to consider what you hit off the tee box. So leave your testosterone at home, guys. Your macho man image. It's not about that. It's about having fun. When you're say, let's say, gold tees, you know, for us old guys back in the States, God, I can't wait. But anyway, you know, gold tees generally are 5,000 to 6,000 yards. It's a different game. And even if you are really good, switch it up. You know, a lot of us play the same course all the time. And a lot of us play the exact same tees every day, day in, day out. And you're going to get bored. That's why your game isn't improving, because you're hitting the exact same shots over and over and over again. Play different tees. Switch, kind of like checkers or something. Go red or go like blue and white, blue and white, blue and blue, blue and white, blue and white. Blue and red, blue and red, blue and red. Then the next day go red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Change the game up. What you'll find is that it's going to help you in your trouble shots, because you're going to get in trouble a lot more, because you're going to find stuff you didn't even know existed on that course. And it's going to make your game better. Plus, it's going to take the boredom away from it. Make the game fun again, guys. Don't be ashamed of playing from the red or from the golds or from the silvers. Play from where your skill level. It's when I coached high school golf, all my kids started from the red tees. Those aren't women's tees. Those are tees for how far you hit the ball off the tee. That's what those are. They're somewhere along the line, somebody said they were ladies' tees. And they're full of shit. They're beginner's tees. Or, like in the ladies' case, they only drive the ball 220 yards. Why would they play from the blues or the blacks? To get frustrated and quit? Just saying, guys. Just saying. Enjoy.